So, girl, let me tell y'all a quick little story about my little journey with my lawnmower, girl. So, I have an old lawnmower. Y'all don't judge me, but I cut my own grass. And my little yeah said he was going to help me get another one, but he took too long. So, I was like, let me fix it because the pull string had broke. So, boom, let's get into it. So, I turns around and I starts trying to fix my own lawnmower. Oh, yeah, because I'm going to do it. I'm an independent woman. Oh, my women, independent. Yeah, so I'm just like, let me get the screw off the top like the man said that I could just, I'd be straight. Bitch, screw wasn't coming off. So I had to turn around and go back to my little toolbox and see if I could get some screws. But the gag was my nails was too long, girl. I couldn't even get the shit out. So I was like, let me get this tool to help me get some of them out so I can get back to this grind. You feel me? So I finally got it off. Finally, thank you, Lord. And now I got to take the old string out. So as I'm taking the old string out, girl, it is hard. When I tell you it's hard, girl, I was like, let me use my feet so I can get this thing out. This is just too much. This is ghetto. But I got it off. Had to give me a drink of tequila. You know, I had to get some Patron in me. Got to know that. So anyway, let's get back to it. So now the band said you gotta go ahead and wind it all the way around at least 7 to 10 times. As soon as you can get it tight, that's where you want to stop it. And I'm like, well, if I stop it, how I'm gonna keep it stopped? He was like, girl, get a screwdriver. And so I got the screwdriver and I put it there, and I was just like, oh shit, it do work. Go ahead on. That's what I'm talking about. So now I got it tight and I'm like, okay, now what do? I had to go back to the YouTube video, but I was like, let me make sure the screw tight, real tight, because he said the blades could cut you, and I ain't trying to get cut, girl. I'm just trying to be cute and classy, okay? So anyway, so I got the screw tight. He said I got to put the rope through the hole, but it's got to be through the hole that goes through another hole on the inside, girl. I don't know the name of it because I don't know nothing about stuff, girl. I'm just learning all of this by myself. But yeah, so I'm over there trying to get the rope through the hole, girl. When I tell you rope wasn't gonna go, rope wasn't gonna go, girl. I was just like, this is just getting on my nerves. This is annoying. This is ghetto. This is why I need to be rich. I need to get this rope through this hole, and it's just not giving. And I'm just like, why, Lord? Why? I'm like, let me go the back way, girl. See if it'll go through there. Wasn't gonna go through it. I was just like, girl, this is too much. This is ghetto. See, this is why I need a new yay, because I should not be subjected to this type of violence and doggone slavery, girl. I do not need this in my life. Ooh, child, this is the ghetto. This is just too much. But anyway, the man said get a lighter and burn it in. That might help you get it through a little better. So I said, well, let me go ahead and do that, girl. Got the thing, burnt it, clipped it, tipped it, trying to make sure I could get it in. So now I'm going back on, try to do what I need to do, girl. I'm trying to get this thing through this hole. I don't want these blades to cut me, girl. This screwdriver is holding, but it ain't really holding, girl. It's just so hard. It's just too much. I'm like, this is the ghetto. Why am I here, Lord? Why am I here? Why am I here? But let me keep on trying, girl. Trying, doing what I do. Almost got it through the back, but it didn't want to go through. So now here we go. Girl, this is just too much. At this point, I'm ready to give up. But I got it through. Oh, okay. Okay, go ahead on, Fed. Go ahead, tie it in. Because that's what the white man said. Tie it to the end. Make sure it's a double knot if you want to be sure. A bitch not like me, not sure. So I went ahead and tied it, a couple of times on the end. Made sure it got what it needed to give or whatever. And I pulled it through. And then the man said, let it go, but be slow because that thing will cut you. But I got it. Y'all ain't going to be liking this when I'm finished. But let me clip the ends and burn that too. Like these tubes I want, girl. Because this is just too much, girl. So anyway, now I got it back. Cool. Now I got to put this shit back on the top. So girl, I goes to try to put it back on the top. And when I tell you, I ain't know what the hell I was doing. Girl, I was like, what is going on? I'm just trying to make sure this stuff gets done, girl, because the grass needs to be cut. I'm in the HOA, girl. If I don't cut this grass, the people gonna want to come find me or whatever you want to call it, girl. I got to get this back on. So let me go ahead and use this little tool I have or whatever, and let me try to get all this stuff back on, girl. I'm all on every side trying to get all this stuff, screw it down. The screws are small. My nails is getting in the way. See, the white man ain't tell me I couldn't do this with nails, girl, but I'm just praying I don't break a nail at this point because that's the most important. But I mean, I still got to make sure my stuff get done. So let me go ahead on and screw these little screws back in, girl. And you know what? Although they keep falling off, but I'm gonna get them back in. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I do. That's what I do. What I do. So I got that one on. Okay, cool. Let me get the other side. Let me go ahead and get the other side, y'all. Excuse my dog. He running in and out. He about to stay inside, letting my good air in the garage out, girl. This is just too much. I'm just like, I need a break, girl. Why is this? Why am I subjected to this type of slavery? But girl, let me get this screw back on. Getting it back on. Got it on. Got it on. Oh, yep, there it is. Oh, go ahead on, fat. So now let me put the top of this thing back on because I tried to put it on and they said, oh no, girl, you got to go back and take the Earl thing out. So I took the Earl thing out, put the rope through the little hole or whatever and put it back on. Oh, that's cute. Well, go ahead on, fat. Yeah, get it back on there. Now, it's giving me a little trouble because I don't know what's going on. In my mind, I'm just like, why is it like so hard? No pun intended. But let me put the doggone thing back, the Earl cap back on, girl. So I put the Earl cap back on, put it on, trying to make sure that's what's missing, why I don't want to fit. But apparently that's not it, girl. It still don't want fit. And I'm like, let me take it off, put it back on. Girl, I don't know what is going on. This thing just don't want to sit right back where it was. You know, I never was too good with blocks in school. But yeah, I'm still struggling, girl. When I tell you struggling, strugglina should be my middle name, girl. But yeah, struggle. Anyway, so I'm gonna get this thing on here. I don't care what nobody say. I'm not calling nobody for no help. I'm not doing nothing. I'm gonna get it back on here if it takes me all night. Gonna do it. You got to know that. So let me put it back on here. Try it again. Walk away. Get your little screwdriver. That's the only one you had. I don't know if it's a screwdriver. Don't try to judge me because I don't know nothing about nothing. But let me just go ahead on and try to screw one in. So I tried to screw one in, girl, and it ain't working. Yeah, it ain't working. And that bothers me because it's just like, girl, you know, I shouldn't have to even be doing this. Like, what is going on? So I'm screwing and screwing. And is it in? Yep, I got it in. So now I'm going to screw the next one, girl. Got that one in. You know, all I need is this one. I ain't trying to put all four on because I ain't got time, girl. My nerves is bad. I barely got this stuff on. So let me try to get what I need to get. So, yeah, there it is. Is it on? Nope, it ain't on, girl. Let me keep screwing, girl. You see, all the women out there, you know, you can do everything you want. You know, everything you put your mind to. Let me say that first. But, girl, look, this was too much. This was just too much. And I don't like that. And it's really upsetting me in my home, girl. Because look at me just ringing around the rosy. Ring around the rosy, girl. I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. But you know what? It is what it is. The Lord gonna have the last and final say. And guess what he said? You made it. Ring around the rosy, girl. Just go with one screw because we got to get this grass cut. So not bam. Now the man told me I got to put the string through the hole and then, you know, tie it through the little black thing. Tie another knot like I did the first time. You know, make sure the knot's good now because you don't want it to fall off. You don't want that to happen. So I'm going to do that. Girl, I'm walking away, coming back. I'm tied, clip them ends. So I ain't gonna lie, I started looking at it and I was like, dang, this been loose as a goose, but let's see if it's gonna work out. Anyway, I'm gonna do it anyway. So now I'm in a garage, you know, trying to do my thing. I'm just trying to pull a string. The dogs is barking in the background, getting on my nerves. It ain't even just my dog, it's everybody's dog. But guess what? I feel like it's working. Ah! Yes, you can't hold a bad one down. You know that. You got to do that. Watch it up when I cut grass. I'm gonna be flexing on y'all. Y'all ain't gonna be able to take me, okay? And this is me the next morning flexing on my neighbors because you can't hold a bad one down. That's the moral to the story. Toodles!